Okay, press X when you find a portion of the signal. Excuse me? Oh.
Find her! Find her now! Send a strong message.
Interesting. Find her now, send a strong message. Oh, this is very,
Bring me her head!
janky. Oh no, it's not Vicky they're talking about, is it? Can't imagine it's Montoya unless they think she saw something and now they want to kill her. Because they were expecting her to die in the police station.
There you go. You'll be alright. Alright.
Interesting. They're definitely trying to put a hit out on someone. Is it the Skyline Club?
The Skyline Club?
Oh, that's really ballsy,
Jesus,
Oswald.
Didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get
Yeah!
cold, did you?
Come on, Oz.
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot.
Honestly, this is not your
It's time he
smartest
met the
move.
Batman.
I mean, although I guess in the underworld you've got to move fast before someone else takes the place, so... Gotta be careful with those Falcone loyalists, though.
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawers.
Who's that in the background?
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
Who is that in the background? He's all blue and red. Hello!
You lot, come check out this office.
Where is it?
I don't know! Please,
James,
Knock knock!
Or you...
Don't like this.
Batman!
Don't like that guy.
It's about time! You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante.
Thank you.
Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll
Know
be
about the
pleased
drugs,
to know you
Oswald.
think so highly of their work.
You used an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole at the docks. Where are they?
His face is just like,
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself.
I mean,
Admit it, Falcone deserved
I was tempted
die.
to hire you to kill
Oh,
him
but
for
not
me as
Falcone.
Bruce Wayne.
They deserve to be stomped out.
You went too far.
I know.
There are
You
better
don't
ways.
decide who lives and who dies. That's not
I mean, there are
justice.
better ways.
But
You
it's
could
gotta
use a
work satisfying,
Falcone loyalist.
innit?
How cool would that
As
be?
a show of good
I mean,
faith, I'm
bad.
gonna let this one go.
That would be bad
How's about we talk?
to use a Falcone loyalist to send
We'll
a
deal
message
with Falcone.
to the
Now,
underworld.
If we could just cut out the rest
Very
of the
bad,
lot,
don't do that.
Like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
Oswald Cobblepot. What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
Gotta admit, you've got flair. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman.
Uh-huh.
We both want the same kinds of things.
Uh-huh.
Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
Uh-huh. Who's this guy on the phone?
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We have a
Catwoman?
deal. She didn't make it.
Oh, okay, that's probably who they were talking about. I completely forgot about Catwoman, actually.
I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Or, what's her name again?
Oh no, oh no.
Selena.
Yes,
Oh no, they know her name. Kick. Punch. Oh, I don't like how that was backwards like that. You just backhanded me? Oh, oh! Please stop. He's big, but he's slow. Oh!
Try harder than this.
Is now a bad time to apologise? I don't want to go back up there. Okay.
Alfred, track down
Who
Selena
is that big
Kyle.
one though?
I'll find her right away.
He looks really unnerving. I think it's the colours, all red and blue, blue and red veins. It's a bit unnerving to look at. It looks like really discoloured sepsis or a real bad infection. Where, you know, it's so bad you have to amputate the limb. Only it's his entire body. I need to talk to you urgently. Stacked deck, 6 PM, no capes. No capes! Alright, Bruce looking a little more low-key this time around, rather than the time he went to meet Oswald originally. Am I gonna beat up some bar people? Unfortunately though, he does have a very recognisable face.
You really think he'd show up here?
A new twist in the race for the mayor's office as Harvey Dent backer Bruce Wayne comes under fire for alleged corruption. Joining me live is Mayor Hamilton Hill. Mr. Mayor, you said earlier today that in light of the allegations against him, Bruce Wayne should distance himself from Dent, but that was unlikely to happen. Why?
He strikes me as, well, the jealous sort. Very possessive of his toys.
Okay,
Better keep a low profile.
so no beating.
Here, the cops
Bar
raided
people
his
up.
house. Sorry, his manor.
Leave the jukebox alone. We're not gonna change the jukebox. Ah, whatever, I don't care, I wanna change the music.
Oh, tunes for drinking, dancing, and fighting. Not necessarily in that order.
Aw. Hi everyone! I'm Bruce Wayne, nice to meet ya.
Didn't you see the game here, asshole? Are you blind or something?
Sorry.
My bad, I'm not looking for trouble.
It looks like it found you.
I'm trying to be nice here, monkey.
Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne,
Oh.
persist that the
Wait a minute, I know you. You're that rich dude. You're that guy on the news.
I get that a
I get that all
lot.
the time. It's something about the chin.
You think I'm dumb?
Bruce, stop stirring up the natives and buy me a drink.
Wait, whoa. This guy's with you?
Face it, Frank, you suck at pool. Why are you starting trouble over it?
She sounds really familiar, actually, her voice.
Nice one, Bruce. Way to keep a low profile.
Selena, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem.
Well,
Instead, you just pissed him off.
That's why I'm here. You're in danger.
I've had rats on my tail all day.
The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by
well,
Penguin?
true.
Shit.
Oh,
You've got to be kidding me.
never
should've
heard of
just
him.
killed
He
me
hasn't
on that
really
rooftop.
made his move yet, has he?
I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them.
Hey!
Penguin.
I
It's
didn't.
not my fault that you're in this, Selena, but I can help you out of it. Tell me what you know about Penguin.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never
I
heard
mean,
of him.
everyone was
He's
dead
a
when I
big
went
deal
there,
across the
so.
pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
We grew up
I
together.
grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common.
She's not wrong.
The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad.
Some
He
sort
thinks
of
he's changing the
revolution.
world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald,
That's probably for the best.
Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here.
She doesn't really have any obligations to
stay?
help out.
That's your choice.
He'll find
If
you.
Penguin is everything you say, there's no tree high enough for you to climb. He will find you.
So what are you suggesting? The bat helps the cat?
Yes.
The cat helps the bat.
Bruce,
It rhymes. It's really
the gallant
cute.
night thing.
Come on.
It really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together? After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
He
Keep
doesn't need to
Harvey
know.
out of this. The less he knows, the safer he'll be.
I'm sure his safety is your paramount concern.
It is really.
I...
Quick, hide! Hide, Bruce! Hide underneath the table before Oswald sees you. Oh, it's this douche on the phone again? So rude.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello.
Hello. The penguin says
Wait for
hello.
her. If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
Well. No, punching's way cooler. Oh! She's so cool! Bruce, marry her. I've got to impress Selena so she marries me. Oh. Teamwork! So big biker dude that was trying to start trouble with me and is now gone. Do you really want to start a fight with me? Going down? How are you doing? Oh! That's gonna leave a mark in the morning.
Not done
See?
yet.
Oh. Oh, I was gonna say we're really good at team. You still got your knife? That is not a toy. This is so cool. Look at this coordinated fighting. Such a good first date.
I think they want more.
Then let's
Really,
give
guys?
it to him.
Really, guys? You dum-dums. Oh, almost didn't get that then. Rude. One for you. One for you. Two for you. Another one for you. Ah, this was so good.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy.
Not so bad yourself, Cat. Oh, take his phone. Take his phone. There we go.
Come on, this way.
That seems to be the hotline to Oswald at the moment.
Quick, check the alleyway.
Now kiss! Oh, they're gonna do that stereotypical couple kissing in the alleyway.
Negative. Let's check the other side.
Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
What is she up to? Kiss her! Do it!
Let's get out of here.
Aww. Oh well,
I'll take
he
the
tried.
rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait.
Are we in this
Yes
together?
or no? Will you help me stop Penguin?
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
That's what I
Pretty
thought.
good reason to say yes.
Team
You shouldn't
Batcat!
trust me, you know.
Yeah, I know I shouldn't trust you, Cat. At least for the time being, anyway.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Oh, this is such a good fight sequence. I really like the fighting sequences.
Convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
Interesting.
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
Hill is setting me up. Penguin's gonna take a shot at me. If Hill's talking to
why?
Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I
mean-
agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone.
Yay!
Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill.
True.
Again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
Goes Bruce. Because if we went as Batman, yeah, that will ruin the goodwill. And you never know, he might be interested to see Bruce.
Bruce is the smart choice.
I just have to make sure I pick all the right choices, so that's the only thing. The last thing Batman needs is to get shot in the back by a police officer again. I don't want Penguin thinking I'm gonna be on side with him. So, yeah, my thinking is maybe Oswald's trying to set up an encounter where Bruce will go to him after Hill harasses him or whatever for help, maybe? And if he doesn't, then Bruce Wayne will fall. So it's kind of a... well, Penguin anyway is trying to do a win-win situation,
Sorry,
maybe.
the mayor's busy. Do you have an appointment?
What?
The mayor's doing
What?
debate prep.
What?
He really can't be disturbed right now.
Oh, I was
What?
really hoping you'd
Where's
be able
her
to help me
head?
out.
Where's her head?
Maybe I could return the favor.
Where has her head gone?
It seems you do have an appointment, Mr. Wayne. Silly me.
Where's the top of her head gone?
Bruce Wayne? Finally, you've come to see me.
What?
Of course, only after your name's been dragged through the mud. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad to see you.
I come
We
as
can
a
be
friend.
friends, Hill. I'd like us to put aside our differences.
Gotta
It's
butter
easy
this
to ask
guy
for
up.
peace when you've already lost the war. But I won't be the one to deny a fresh start. Your father and I, we took this city and made it ours. Falcone too, rest his soul. We built everything we have. You were born with it.
Okay, this is gonna be a game
A
of
young
chess.
man like you wouldn't understand what it takes to rise to the top.
Oh, I understand. Very well.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Sounds like me.
It is you.
So, what's your point? I take it you have one. Or are you just fond of my dulcet tones?
Why attack me? Because of Dent and the campaign?
I'm in Cobblepot's crosshairs, same as you.
But you fed them dirt on me.
Interesting.
Only the files I seized from Wayne Manor. Your father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted. How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower? Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Oswald's family signed it over to us, along with the rest of their assets.
Even
He's
if that's
dangerous.
true, it's no excuse for Cobblepot's crimes.
I quite agree. It doesn't hurt to understand your enemy's motives. There's so much more I could share, if only we were friends. I could help you deal with Penguin, let you in on some family history. But I'm caught in a dogfight for my political career, and my rival has bottomless pockets. Now, if that rival were to say, drop out, or his advertising
Are
spend
we talking
were to
about
dry
Dent?
up, I might have a lot more resources for helping a new friend.
Not a chance.
Not a chance, Hill. I'm not cutting Harvey loose.
Were you dropped on your head? When the mayor of Gotham extends a hand, you take it.
Nope.
I don't need your hand. Not with your voice on tape.
You forget who you're talking to. I'm the man.
I know I'm
that
supposed
says
to be
I never
buttering
left
out,
such
but I
and
don't
such
want
a
to portray
message.
Dent like that.
And all the judges bow their heads and say, yes, sir. I'm the man who sends the police to your house to take your things, and I give them to whoever I please. You're nothing like your father. You'd never have the backbone to do what we did.
We're getting
I'm
this
the
all on
heavyweight,
tape.
Wayne, and you're punching above your weight. Get out of the ring before you get hurt.
The judges may bow, but the voters will burn you at the stake when I turn you in.
If that voicemail makes it to the papers, or anywhere else I don't like, I'll turn my commissioner loose on your lieutenant for that fiasco down at the precinct.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll turn him on you and Dent for being there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a debate to prep for. Get him out of here.
Stay away from the debate. It's not safe.
Missed my chance to humiliate Dent.
Well, I tried to warn you. Anything that happens after that is not my responsibility. It'll be your own fault. Because you're for sure gonna get killed. You silly man.
Alfred, get a warning to Gordon. Tell him to increase security at the debate. Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
I have enough information that I don't need to be all pally-pally. Carmine told me a fair bit. I've got some information from Penguin and from the docs. I'm slowly building the case, so I don't really need too much more information, I feel. I don't know. I definitely didn't want to throw... I know Dent turns out to be Two-Face later and all that jazz, but right now we're friends and I don't want to throw him under the bus like that. Just for my own gain sort of thing. That's not right. And also, Hills probably was recording that. So if I said, yeah, he'd probably send that to Harvey and Harvey would be like, dude!
I wonder what else is on
I thought we were bros!
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks,
Yay!
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theatre.
The auditorium where the debate's being held.
Oh no! The gas! All that
I
gas is
hacked
going
into
to
the
be
image feeds
underneath,
from the
isn't
security
it?
cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
And then that gas is going to be released and it's going to be utter
Hills,
chaos.
Details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel.
To learn so much in so little time.
To hear their crimes detailed. First by Falcone, then by a snake like Hill. It makes me question myself.
It'll turn your
You
world
shouldn't,
upside
Bruce.
down.
You are your own man.
That's
And
understandable.
the city needs you, now more than ever.
But Alfred's right. You're your own man, and Alfred raised you, so
I'll,
Alfred's your new
leave
dad
you
now.
to it then.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office.
Someone has to stop Falcone.
Mayor Hill's campaign.
Gothamites have been patiently waiting for mob boss Carmine Falcone incarceration for decades. For some, that patience is wearing thin. The police can't touch him, God won't strike him down. I'm paying a fortune in taxes for what? Said downtown shopkeeper Samuel Slater. So when a local television station aired dramatic footage of the Batman incapacitating Falcone only to be driven away in a howl of police gunfire, some wondered if the police shouldn't be thanking Batman instead. As far as I'm concerned, let the Batman do what the courts and the police can't, Slater commented. His frustration is well justified, having filed an extortion complaint against Falcone over a decade ago. His complaint was dismissed for lack of evidence and Falcone again walked free. Police raid Wayne properties. Gotham City Police carried out a massive raid on multiple properties connected to billionaire Bruce Wayne yesterday, including Wayne's multi-million-dollar mansion in Bristol County. According to a source close to the investigation, GCPD was acting on a warrant to seize assets and files related to Wayne Enterprises. The company has recently come under scrutiny after possible mob connections and other corruption charges recently came to light. Wayne Enterprises chairwoman, Regina Zellerbach, strongly disputed the allegations in a statement telling the Gazette Wayne Enterprises is happy to cooperate with the authorities in this matter. We have confidence that there will be no evidence of wrongdoing. Latest polls show Denton Hill tied. Interesting. New poll numbers find incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill, I was going to call him Hamilton then, Hamilton Hill and challenger Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent locked in a statistical dead heat as the race for Gotham City Mayor heads into its final weeks. Both men hope their upcoming televised debate, to be held at Wayne Memorial Auditorium, will be the event that gives one of them the lock on voters' hearts and minds. Is this where he's going to become Two-Face? He's going to become Two-Face at the debate. Oh, that's scary. Oh no. Experts find the latest poll results surprising, considering the deep well of resentment many voters have against Mayor Hill and the vast resources Dent commands. They suggest it points to possible overconfidence on the part of the Dent campaign when assessing Hill's perceived weakness. Doc's shootout suspect escapes custody. Oh, that's the... Wait! No, I didn't break his arm. Never mind. So that was the guy that was all tied up and whatnot. The main suspect in the horrific Docks massacre is missing, according to spokesperson for the GCPD, so they've either been busted out or they've been killed. The man, whose identity is still unknown at this time, escaped from the back of a police van shortly after being taken into custody at the Gotham Docks. He is suspected of being one of the gunmen at a brutal shootout that resulted in multiple casualties, including several GCPD officers. Police are still seeking answers, but the source close to the investigation says the brutal nature of the crime has made it particularly difficult for officers assigned to it. Carmine Falcone murdered in police custody. Uh-oh, Vicky Val. Carmine Falcone, the notorious Gotham City crime boss, has been killed while in police custody. Reports say Falcone died from injuries sustained in a shooting that took place inside GCPD's downtown headquarters this morning. The identity of the killer or killers is still unknown and no one in the department is talking. Okay. Anthony Gatti, Falcone's attorney, told the Gazette, "There's a conspiracy of silence and we're going to sue everyone until someone starts talking." You're gonna get sued, and you're gonna get sued. Everyone's gonna get sued. Falcone has been... Such a funny statement, sorry. Falcone has been in police custody less than 24 hours when he died. He was apprehended by the masked vigilante Batman the night before. That's interesting. I was really expecting Vicky to maybe mention about me or Dent being there, because I didn't give her anything to work with. So I'm glad that she doesn't know what happened, and I'm glad I didn't say it was Montoya.
Perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
So hopefully they can gather their evidence and anything they need to clear Montoya of the actual wrongdoing. That'd be good, and then they can get behind all this. Distrust in Gothamites' biggest concern. The results of a survey of Gazette readers reveals a widespread distrust in the institutions that support Gotham City, from the mayor's office all the way down to the street sweepers. Taken as a whole, it shows a city gripped by paranoia and fear. Can you blame them? 9 out of 10 residents described Gotham as unsafe or dangerous. 7 out of 10 said major changes needed to happen soon or they would move away, even if it meant unemployment or other hardships. Can you blame them? It's only gonna get worse. Interestingly, Batman appeared to evenly divide readership, with half of the respondents saying he made the city more secure and the other half saying he made it less secure. Interesting. Gotham after Falcone. Where do we want to be? Oh no. That's Montoya. When people talk about Gotham City, they talk about crime, and for the past 5 decades, crime in Gotham City had a name: Carmine Falcone. His criminal empire was rumoured to be worth millions, and whispers of his influence are heard throughout the police department, City Hall, and beyond. So what happens when the man behind the myth finally shuffles off this mortal coil? Without Carmine Falcone, what is crime in Gotham City? Well, there will always be someone to take over the criminal underworld. That's how it works. At least in Gotham. Furthermore, if our great city's single defining characteristic is called onto question, then what defines us? We are no longer shackled to the blight of organised crime, then who are we? What? I mean, it makes sense, but it's so funny to put down in a newspaper. Imagine having that on a brochure for tourists. Gotham City, world of the most prolific mobster. I think I said world instead of home, but I don't remember. That's funny. To the citizens of Gotham City, if we have the opportunity to reinvent ourselves, who do we want to be? Batman. Harvey, your life's in danger. I think the Penguin's there. Really, Bruce? How? How do you know this? Lucky guess. Call it a hunch.